We managed to get out of Rock Tunnel after wandering about. And yeah, there was a lot. We went to the Pokémon Mart in Fuchsia City and spent a lot of items, including revives. And we did it again in Fuchsia City. And again, I can't help it. But now it's time to continue. This is part 9 of Pokemon Fire Red. Before I begin, I want to mention one thing. Yeah, you may have noticed I got an item. This one, the Versus Seeker. A device that indicates trainers who want to battle. The battery charges while traveling. So I'm going to show you how you can get it before we continue on. And yes, I grinded. A lot. This is the result. My entire team is now complete. Pikachu, Seadra, Growlithe, Fearow, Primeape, Venusaur. All level 39, all ready to kick butt. And about time too, because we're about to head into the gym. But I want to show y'all where you can get the Versus Seeker. Because that item's a lifesaver. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie. You get it here at Vermilion City. You see this later on the left here? That's where you can get the Versus Seeker from. How to use the Versus Seeker? There's nothing to it. Use it like beep 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 and trainers around you will notice. If any trainer wants a rematch, it'll let you know immediately. Charge its battery and use it while you're on a road. Which is kind of useful if you want to make sure you get the training you need. Because honestly, the trainers do get a bit stronger, but it's pretty useful if you want to grind up, because grinding in this game is a bit slow. Yeah, I did that. But now, without further ado, we now arrive properly in Fuchsia City. Before we do, however, let's check out this place. We're gonna head into the Safari Zone. And the Safari Zone is home to a whole slew of Pokemon. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just 500, you can play the Safari game. You can roam the wide open Safari and catch what you like. Would you like to play? That'll be 500. We only use a special kind of Pokeballs here. We'll call you on the PA when you run out of time or Safari Balls. Well, I wish you the best of luck. We've arrived here, the Safari Zone. The rest house. You have about 600 steps, and after 600 steps, that's it. Which means your job now is to at least reach the very end. And up first is a Rhyhorn. Ain't that lovely? We found Rhyhorn. Strong, but not too bright. This Pokemon can shatter even a skyscraper with its charging tackles. Very good. But just for the heck of it, I'm just gonna try using this. Yeah, you can even catch water Pokemon here. Like a Goldeen, for instance. See what I mean? Works every time. Its dorsal and pectoral fins are strongly developed like muscles. It can swim at a speed of 5 knots. But you can even find rarer Pokemon here. Like a Seaking. But that's if you're lucky. No, what I'm really after is something much rarer. Something that can only be found here. Yeah, the Safari Zone is split into multiple areas. This is the West Center area. We already caught it though, Duo. Sadly, we're not interested in that. You gotta do so at a limited amount of time. But there are items here you can get your hands on as well. TM11, which teaches Sunny Day. Not even a nibble. Let's see what we got. Nope, a Seeking. Nice, we find a 4-star. And we find a new one, Execute. And sometimes, it doesn't always play ball. They never do. Don't worry, I'll do me a second run. Not here. A Scyther! You're watching and waiting. I see. Are you kidding me? I was this close to catching a rare one. Nope. Damn, Scyther, why are you so hard to get? Seriously? Yeah. I've wasted 10 on you and you just run away. Dick! I thought I would catch you to make it easier. Just wow, I don't even have the right words to process this. You gotta head up here. Another Seeking. Nice, we get TM47, which teaches Steel Wing. A Nidorina? If there's a Nidoran female here, I want to focus on getting that. We also find ourselves a Protein. We're already at the halfway point now. Nope. A Nidorino. Guess we're not gonna find anything at that rate. Well, we at least made it all the way to the secret area here. We found the gold teeth, and that's gonna be helpful for us. Please find... Yeah, we already found it. And we find TM32, which teaches Double Team. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you've won. We receive HM03. HM03 is Surf. Pokemon will be able to ferry you across water using it. And this HP isn't disposable, so you can use it over and over. You're super lucky for winning this fabulous prize. Now, let's see what we can find here. Not even a nibble. Really, man? Another Goldeen. Oh my god, the rarest of rare, Dratini! Almost had it. And he flees. Of course. Seriously, this game just loves to get on my nerves. There it is! A female Dratini. Urgh. This is irritating! All I want is to catch a Dratini because they'll think that's rare to get, but I swear it's worth it. Not helping. Because of course it is. How irritating. Still not showing up. Seriously, not even a nibble, and this is so irritating, it's not funny. Okay. Seeking. No. This is starting to get absolutely stupid. No Dratini in sight. I really want to get it so that way I could maybe try to raise it. Not even that. A Dragonair? Seriously, that's like a 4% chance. That's like a rare chance, and I'm not as lucky. Not even a nibble, seriously. Nope, not having much luck. Seriously, no Dratini in sight. That thing's a rare one. It's rare, and I'm spending 20 minutes on this. It's like a bunch of garbage. That's a 15% chance. The Dragonair is essentially like 1%. But Golbeam and Seeking represent the 40% that's everything else. There's no point. Already got what I needed out of it. Not interested in catching a Seeking. Besides, I can just evolve it. It's more fun to do that. Okay, that's a first, but no. Oh yeah, I still haven't caught an Execute. As it should be. Even though it appears to be eggs of some sort, it was discovered to be a life form more like plant seeds. Transfer to box 2. Can you stop giving me seeking? Okay, this is getting annoying. You know what? Screw it. I'll just throw one anyway. That was a waste. This is just annoying, I swear. Sometimes if you're lucky, you'll get it. Sometimes if you're not, this happens. Sheesh. No thanks. I want Dratini. But if I end up encountering it, I'm just gonna throw a rock at it and see what happens. God damn it. Seriously, I'm not having much luck with this. Yeah, I'm about to run out of time anyway. I'm getting annoyed seeing all those Seekings. I'm never gonna find a Dratini at this rate. Yeah, there's like 40% chance. Are you kidding me? A freaking Chansey? Let me just throw a rock and see what happens. You better... Jesus Christ, I didn't think I'd find a Chansey here. I love the Safari Zone, but I also hate it. Because of how much the risk is. I throw a rock at it, it leaves. Yeah, because the rock most likely will cause it to leave. Seriously, I had such bad luck. Well, there is a Nidorina. And I'm not even looking for that either. Really, you want to play rough with me? How about a rock instead? Let's see how this'll work. Yeah, get mad. You're lucky I'm not screaming out in frustration. Yeah, time's up. Seriously, I did catch my share, but I got what I came for, which was essentially the teeth as well as HM03. I needed them. Besides, there's a place we need to head in order to deliver the goods. The warden's house. Here you go. Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word of it I said. Not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. We get HM04. Inside HM04 you'll find strength. It lets Pokemon move boulders when you're outside of battle. Oh yes, did you find the secret house in the Safari Zone? We did that. And yes, I had to reload my save file just so we can try again. Missing out on getting the entries for Scyther and whatnot. I did get the entry for Chansey and Dratini, but not Dragonair. But I promise you, I will get them eventually. And when I do, I'm gonna make sure that I'm at my strongest. This time! There you go. As it should be. Now Growlithe learns strength. Yeah, this video took long, and I'm mad. I was mad. Now let's push some strength aside. Nice, we find a rare candy. We'll hold on to that. But yeah, we're not going to spend long because, yeah, the Safari Zone took up too much of my time. A whole lot of my time. Seriously, how can this even be possible? I'm just mad. Mad, frustrated, upset. I'm more upset, if anything, because I was unable to catch me a Chansey, a Dratini, nor a Dragonair. And if you're watching this, I don't even have the Dragonair entry. Although there is an alternative, you can get it, but it requires a lot of pocket change. Seriously, I do mean a lot of pocket change. Yeah, you'll see what I mean when we get to that. Yeah, it irritates me knowing that. Of course, now that we have strength, we have to now complete the 5th gym battle to get the ability to use Surf. So yeah, let's do this. Fuchsia City Gym, leader Koga, the poisonous ninja master. Yo, champ in the making! Fuchsia Gym's a tricked up place. It's riddled with invisible walls. Koga might appear close, but he's blocked off. You have to find gaps in the walls to reach him. Yes, I am aware of that. I am legit aware of that. Seriously, I mean, how the heck can this be possible? Well, at least we can now head into the gym. But getting to that is a annoying thing. Let's see you beat my special techniques. Now he starts to fight up with the Dratini. Let's just get on the offensive now. Nice, that critical hit was worth it. Now it sends out a Kadabra. Does this mean we have to list with psychic types? And now it's using roleplay. All that training paid off in spades. You had me fooled. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon. You understand this? Pokemon's about strategy. Alright, now we face off against Caden, and he summons a Hypno. Fine, let's just use a Thunderbolt on him. I grinded up for a reason. And it's using Poison Gas. You poisoned my best friend, you jerk. Serves you right. Now I better put that full restore that I just got to work. Much better. And now it's meditating, which boosts its attack power. That dealt with you. Pikachu is now at level 40. What? Extraordinary. To be honest, I should have just saved before I gave him the teeth. That would have helped. But being the idiot I can be sometimes, yeah. Now let's go to the next challenge. I was a magician once upon a time, but I dreamt of becoming a ninja, so I joined this gym. Now it's about time you see my Scyther at work. Yes, I gave him Water Pulse. Yeah, now you're seeing me fight back. That's dumb. Scyther has Poison Point. Do anything stupid and you're gonna feel the sting. There's a reason having a Scyther is essential. Using Reflect ain't gonna save you. Especially what I can do. Since I'm using special attacks, that actually does help. And confusion. That makes it hilarious. That did it. I'm done for. Yeah, let's get you healed up, Scyther. Yeah, that's the other negative that I have with this. It takes a while. Oh yeah, somebody else needs it more. Mark my words, I will get that routine. I will get it. I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals. Now it sends out an Arbok. It's using Screech? That won't help. Oh, Sand Slash. That's new. Yeah, you fall all the same. Siege is now level 40. And it's trying to learn agility. You're not going to need Water Pulse this time. Now it sends out an Arbok. That isn't going to help at all. An intimidating glare. Oh, glorious. Yeah, paralysis really sucks. But on the other hand, you can't poison me. At least we nailed that one. Oh! So those were tamers, huh? I will get better and stronger. I'm already around level 40 now. All that grinding I did paid off in spades. I will become stronger. I have to be. And plus, you could easily figure out those little white dots. If you could see it well enough, you know exactly where to go. Stop right there! The famed invisible walls of Fuchsia Gym have you frustrated? Fine. Time for us to unleash the Flame Wheel. Now it sends in an Arbok. Getting burned really was something. Whoa, you've got it! Oh, don't worry, it's gonna get rough. We're getting close. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What are you descend from? Now we take on the juggler, Sean. I also forgot that Growlithe has Bite. May as well make use of it. There you go. Nah, poison gas ain't gonna work. Not very wise. You're more skilled than I thought. I know. Now only one thing remains. You. What a day it has been. Should have saved my game before I gave up the teeth, like I said. A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well. I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokémon. With pleasure. We take on Koga of Fuchsia Gym. And starts off the fight with a Growlithe. And brings in the Sludge. Trust me, I was prepared for this sort of thing. Growlithe's now level 40. And you're bringing a Muck? Here's my response. Let's do it. Rock Slide. Yeah, he's minimizing. That's never a good sign. The poison will surely sap the strength? Oh no. Not this time. Now it sends out a second coffin. And I can't use ground attacks on it because it has Levitate. Oh dear. That's bad. No way in hell am I gonna let you deal with this. Oh goody, accuracy took a hit. Nice try, but Toxic won't work twice. No way, no how. All he has left now is a Weezing. Level 43. Oh goody, it restored HP with some leftovers. Fine, let's soar the skies. That Weezing can take a lot of punishment. It got critted? What? Oh, you want to play hardball, do ya? Fine by me. 2 can play at that game. That should make sure you don't do anything stupid. Yikes, it hung on! Good, you wasted a full turn. I had no idea I actually had a full heal. And you get wrecked! Have a nice day! Nice work, Pikachu. You have proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokémon rises. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Ah, take this too. We get TM06. Sealed within that TM06 lies Toxic. It is a secret technique dating back some 400 years. When afflicted by Toxic, a Pokémon suffers more and more. It suffers worsening damage as the battle wears on. It'll surely terrorize foes. Yes, it did. Yes, it does. But now we have 5 badges on our disposal. Not to mention we can finally let you surf. For once. Yeah. Let's replace Water Gun with something better. Good. Now Scyther can actually surf for a change. But yes, with 5 badges, this means we're now continuing on. We can now leave Fuchsia City. It's amazing how Ninja can terrify, even now. Yes, it actually can. And that's the scary part about it all. What's even more messed up is that I was unable to get either a Scyther, a Chansey, or even a Dratini. I'm not worried about that, no way. This playthrough is not 100% run. It just isn't. But I wasted a lot of time just to regain the stuff back, just so I could fix my own mistake. But the good news is now that we can now continue on forward. We have to, because our next stop is going to be Saffron City. So anyway, that is it for this part of Pokemon Fire Red. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you in the next episode. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.